It is time for some Cookie Alliance, my friends. We got one team to help you climb all the way through into Master here and get through Expert Fire of Fate in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in as we give you the top 10,000, at least for now, as it stands, as the #1 free-to-play player here. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you do got a question, let us know and join us in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Lots of great information in the details down below, along with today's timestamps where we'll give you the 4 T's, tactics, team, treasure, and toppings in order to help you succeed and take down Cookie Alliance 2-13 here today. So let's get into it without further ado, because you are here and you want to collect all these amazing rewards. So let's get into it, like I said. So a couple things. First and foremost, don't forget, use your Beacon of Valor. I almost accidentally didn't do it. Lisa will give you a warning, so do that. Second, if you are going to use your artifacts, couple key things here out of the gate. We do have these 5 things to be aware of: water, darkness, electricity, wind, and light. So those are going to be the 5 main ones that you're going to want to invest in if you have or are looking to. In particular, you don't need to do all of them just like me in order to get by this. You absolutely don't need them. We'll talk a little bit about my team here in a second. Additionally, a couple things to understand, so I wanted to give you that heads up there, in terms of that if you may run a element oriented specific team, not just a one team. We've covered a lot of those strategies here before in the past. A couple other things to pay attention to in this particular Cookie Alliance season 2-13. So we got crit damage down, we got a defense down, we got enemies HP shield, enemies hit shield, and debuff resist. These are the rewards that you're going to get. Some pretty nice stuff. Legendaries at 6.8%, epics at 20%. So lots of good things. One of the main reasons why I want to run through this is we do get those great rewards as always, and a great contribution for your guild. And on top of that, because we can't forget that we do got these other rewards here for players to climb just like me, as you continue to see that as we get through. We got 9,000 already, and our guild here as we continue to move up and onwards, as I like to say. So absolutely do it. It's a great thing as a free-to-play player. All right, now why you're here for the team. So we kind of talked about tactics. When it comes to the team, here is what we're doing this particular run. Again, lots of the main things that we're hitting. We do now have the new wind elemental as well when it comes to wind archer, so leaning in even more on that. We did use it in the last session. We have made a couple other changes, and that major change here is really Cran Brulee. So the idea that we're running here, a couple things that you can do is use these 2 beef sticks in the front here that also hit very, very hard. Take advantage of the lightning and darkness, which are 2 of the elements. We're taking advantage of light here with Crumber Light on the attack, and also the wind archer here on the other elemental. Great. This team absolutely shreds. We're using the good old Mystic Flower here to give health and provide that extra layer there as well. Couple things that you can turn around, change if you'd like, particular because I just like to call this out. You could put something like Financier Cookie up here for a little bit more survivability on your attack cookies. You could also swap out Crumber Light if you wanted to, throw something like a Frost Queen, maybe even a Sea Fairy, or even a Moonlight Cookie there as well to kind of help you out, or Golden Cheese as an example. Now, some of those aren't necessarily the right element type, but wanted to give you a couple ideas in case you don't have this specific team, because we do recognize what's in this, particularly just like me as a free-to-play player. And however, you can see that a lot of my stuff really isn't that beefy in terms of promotion, so keep that in mind. Now here on the right, I do, because I've been playing for a long time, continue to make that investment in our research, and got a great guild as well, so that makes a huge difference. Now, a couple things here when it comes to the lovely Mystic Flower. Something you could run here is Parfait, or you could try Mint Choco as well for the additional speed and speed bonuses, those kinds of things too. Giving you some alternative ideas, as well as Cream Puff, and or don't forget, you could try Ferret or some other of the special cookies as well. All right, so idea: 2 beef sticks in the front, heavy hitters, and really good DPS cookies like Crumber Light and Wind Archer. Like I said, this thing just shreds. 1 healer. Now, in terms of our treasures, a couple things that you can do. You don't actually need a Holybarian Royal Necklace. You could swap this out for more damage if you wanted to. You could swap it in for Monocle. You could swap it in for the lovely speed here with Library's Enchanted Robes, or this one, Dream Conductor's Whistle, giving you some ideas there. If you need some more defense, go with Disciple's Magic Scroll, or you could try some crit as well instead. Make sure you do have the cooldown. We're primarily attack and cooldown oriented here when it comes to this particular team to be successful with our treasures. And then additionally, my friends, gear, as always, gear is important, particularly for this. And when it comes to both your toppings and Beascuits, a couple things, as always, great time to like and subscribe, because that gives you great access to new content as we publish it. And on top of that, we do have, no pun intended, all the toppings and Beascuit guides available to you here on the channel. And you can check out our playlist that is available to you in the description. All right, so a couple things here. This is going to be Stormbringer. This is our lovely Dark Cacao. Notice I'm actually on attack. Here we can go off defense. We can go to attack here, so we can shred stuff up. If you are worried about a little bit more survivability, we can go there. Flower or Mystic Flower right there on cooldown. And here we're on attack. We got a great guide on how to build Wind Archer as well. So that is the team. You notice we moved the power up because we did have some survivability. We're going to be just fine. If we lose Crumber Light, then we go back to Solid Omen. All right. So that, my friends, is the tactics, the team, the treasures, and the toppings, along with some additional information, some substitutes, things that you can change around in order to be successful on your Cookie Alliance expert run here. Let's get into it. Now, as always, if you got a question or comment around what I went over already, please let me know down below. Or, like I always say, come join us in the Discord server, or feel free to @ me, chat me in our socials. All right, well, we go. Don't forget, a great way to support the channel is our swag and merch store as well. Now, just watch. We're absolutely going to shred this stuff up super fast. You can see as we get into the boss levels here, or towards the end of each of the waves, or chapters, I should say. Wave 4, chapter 2 now. Now, a couple things here. You can see at the top what is going on in terms of what's going to happen on each of these runs as you run into it as well. There we go. There we go. If you are curious, I do play on a PC. I did put together an entire guide for you here on the channel that you can check out on how to play CookieRun on your PC like me. All right, here we go. Remorseful Sugar Swan. The great thing about this team is, like I said, it just puts out so much damage that we can remove so many things out of our way so fast and get through this. Now, one of the things that you do need to pay attention to is right here, the timer, as always. So a good thing to know is if you aren't at my power level, or your team isn't the same as mine specifically, that can also impact some of these things up here. If you are close, keep try again, as we like to say. All right, here we go. Harpoon Captain. Watch this. They got that lovely shield every time, and then we just absolutely positively rip through it. There's the vulnerability to water as well, so calling that out as an additional point of view and tip and trick so that you can catch that if you do have some challenges with that one. Again, water is an element. Maybe that's where you want to put in Seafaring there instead of Crumber Light as an example. Here we do have the wind type cookies damage up right now. Almost there with chapter 4. Here we go. And on to the boss, the Frost Queen boss. Let's go. Look at all that. Absolutely mince meat. Into our last chapter here, my friends. And look at that. It is light type. Perfect for Cran Brulee. Now, we do have to pay attention. We got enemies debuff up and data corruption going on here as well. Final countdown, Nightmare Archivist. And here we go, friends. Watch it. Look at that. Look at that. Just eating it away. And hardly any damage to our team. Amazing run, less than 4 minutes there. And now we have our wave 20 reward and have completed expert mode. Now, one of the things that I always like to say is don't forget to grab the other chest here just in case you need that if you're trying to get past. If you can't get past the next stage, this is always one of the best ways to take advantage of leveling things up and putting and pumping this back in the artifacts to making your team that much better, just like this, so you can keep on moving up. Now, if you can get past the very first wave, you're going to want to stay on that instead of using this as an idea. So that's our final tip and trick for you here today. Hopefully you enjoyed our Cookie Alliance expert run with our one and done team. With that, my friends, if you still got a question, let us know down below or in our amazing community Discord server. On top of that, no toppings, pun intended there, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as always. And thank you so much to all of our members. I truly appreciate your support. We do have memberships available to you, a swag and merch store, and amazing affiliate links that you can check out down below. Something there for everyone. Don't forget to collect all your amazing rewards like this as you continue to get by and hopefully get an amazing, nice, awesome finish and get upwards and onwards as always. Don't forget my socials, at me, chat me, stay connected because we love showcasing your stuff here on the channel, and hit me up as always. Lastly, best of luck, my friends, in Cookie Alliance Season 213. May the one team carry you through the wind, just like me. Till next time, we'll see you again soon. Keep on running.